matter how many videos I put up, no matter how many articles I publish, if someone wants to do something stupid, if they want to use their emotions and not logic, if they are impulsive, no one in the world can stop it. Not even a god can come down and say convincingly, please don't do it. They'll not listen to anyone. I'll give you a couple of examples. How many videos have I posted about don't trust a female with everything that you have? Isn't it common sense? Do I have to even say it? But people actually do it. How many gurus or how many people have said, don't invest in something you don't know? Don't get into cryptocurrency if you're not sure. But how many people actually do that? And after they lose, I got cheated. I don't know why, and this and that. And then obviously there are areas which I specialize in. And I tell people, please don't do it. I'm giving you years and years of advice. In fact, people pay me money. They pay me money for my advice. And I tell them, this is the right way. This is the wrong way. And lo and behold, guess which direction some of them take, some, not all. So once again, despite putting so many videos about Dubai, I have to post another video again. However, just to spare you individuals from repeating myself, I thought of the mistakes the person did and I customized it, and I'm hoping to give you something that you have heard maybe a long time ago. And I'm hoping after you listen to this, you don't repeat the same mistakes, because believe it or not, if you make a mistake, especially in Dubai, you can't get away with it scot-free. There is a price to pay. Okay. So having said that, I'm going to share with you 17 strategies or 17 bits of advice, which I've compiled after speaking to some of my clients. And obviously, I'm not going to share their names because some of it is pretty controversial and has legal ramifications. Okay, let's go on with the first big one, which I've stated again and again. Please do not get into a legal fight with someone. Don't take the person to court. Don't put don't listen to your lawyers and judges and all these experts who are there. UAE is not your country, Baba. UAE is not your country. It is a business hub. Don't put a case on someone, that is number one, and don't take your employer, don't take the company you work for to court, because they have unlimited resources. They have hundreds of thousands of people working there. It's not the person who will suffer. It is you. They will send one PRO. They will send their representative. They will send their lawyer. You have to go individually by yourself, unless, of course, you're loaded with money. How many times have I said it? Yet people are doing that, because once you put a court case in UAE or you take something legal, you can be stuck for a very long time to come. Okay, that's number one. Number two, time passes by very, very fast in UAE. And the more time that goes, the more, you'll spend money, the more you will have future plans, the more you'll get comfortable. But please stop and ask yourself, am I a citizen of this country? If you're not a citizen of this country, you don't have a future. And if the only way you can get a future in a place like UAE is if you have money to buy a visa and stay there. And even after you buy a visa and stay there, that's not the only expense that there is. Many people tell me, oh, I'm planning to buy the gold visa. Okay, fine. You're going to buy the gold visa. Very good. Okay, what are you going to do next? What I'm going to do next? What? I'm going to stay in Dubai. No, Baba, which job? Where will you earn the money? Oh, I will do something. No, there is no something. You have to be very, very specific. Oh, I'll start a business. Very bad idea. Don't do that. You have to work under someone, with someone, or offer your services. Please find out whether you can legally do that. Don't just assume after I get the visa, I'll just start a business. Remember, the expenses in UAE are very different than the expenses back home in India. In UAE is very different from India. And the lifestyle, the culture, the nuances, the working environment, everything is different. You cannot bring what you're doing back home. That template will not work in UAE. Okay, number three, money will just go like this. In Dubai, money goes like this. Electricity, water, parking, fines, salik, other expenses, charges, taking someone out, buying coffee. You just don't know where the money will go. And before you know it, you'll actually look at your wallet and wonder, didn't I just have thousands of notes in it? Dubai life is such that you cannot go meet someone without having to spend money. Let's say you decide, okay, I'm going to go out to meet this guy at this coffee shop. You have to buy something. You can't sit there. No, I'm not going to have anything. No, you can't do that. You have to say, okay, you can say I'm fasting, so I'll not have anything. Okay, maybe you'll have to buy the guy. Okay, if you don't want to buy the guy, guess what? Let's assume a perfect world. You don't buy anything for you. You don't buy anything for him. Okay. The travel time, the petrol, the time itself, which is super valuable, dressing up, then meeting him, all these other factors come into play. And remember, value your time. Your time is money in Dubai. Don't take it for granted. And you might be smart and say, oh, I'm just going to Zoom call someone. There is a lot of impact that comes in meeting a person face to face. That is why even today, people meet each other face to face. Why do you think even the most powerful man in the world, Donald Trump, Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, what's his name? Putin. Yeah, Vladimir Putin. Why do they meet people face to face? Why can't they just do a Zoom call? There is gravitas. There is a certain degree of value that comes in meeting people face to face. So you must. So when you go and meet other people, there is an expense involved. Make sure you're very clear about what is your ROI. Number 4 is UAE is an expensive place. Okay, they've said that, yes. But now let me add a small little caveat. UAE is an expensive place and expenses are only going up. I have very rarely, if ever, met anyone who has told me UAE is becoming cheaper and cheaper, yeah? No. UAE only becomes more expensive. The only time it becomes cheaper is when the market has crashed, when there is like a COVID or something, and when nobody is, buying the property, scooping up this thing, rents, or someone has an emergency sale. Well, that is the only time expenses can go a little bit down. Otherwise, it's going to forever go up. And even, by the way, something as stupid and simple and silly as a traffic jam can make your expense bill go up. Remember, when people, avoid the Salik and they say, oh, I'm going where there's no road toll, you are spending money in petrol, wear and tear of the vehicle and going a wrong round, and your time is being eaten up. Okay. Number 5, relationships. I've said this before, it's very fake, it's very seasonal, it's very unpredictable. It's like the wind. Don't think you're investing in a relationship for long term. It's always short term that relationships are built. And most of the relationships are built on transactional nature. In Dubai, especially, it is if you're rich, if you're powerful, if you have contacts, if you have connections, if you can give someone benefit, even your experience on it, they will have a relationship with you. Once that is of no use, people will not hurt you, harm you, but they'll forget you and you're bye-bye. Number 5, there are too many temptations in Dubai. Too many. Don't think you're a person with supersonic, self-control. Yes, there are some people who put their head like an ostrich in the ground and they don't feel anything. Kudos to you if you're like that. But otherwise, every individual has a temptation, has a weakness, and Dubai will cater to each one of them. Whether it's food, whether it's girls, whether it's sex, whether it's flaunting your toys, whether it is investing or whether it is networking, whatever temptation, or whether it's buying a MacBook Pro from one of the stores, getting a free credit card, getting a free loan, getting 6 months don't pay, use the car, whatever. There is always temptations. And if nothing else, the lifestyle itself can be very tempting. That is why almost nobody wants to leave Dubai once they stay in Dubai. Very, very rare. Okay. Number 7. No matter how much success you have, how rich you are, how successful you are, it just will take one mistake. One mistake and you will end up paying the price. And the mistake can be you took someone's phone call, maybe it was a scammer, you logged into the wrong website, you signed a contract you shouldn't have signed, you trusted someone you shouldn't have trusted. But there are one too many. Okay, so just be careful about it. Number 8, contribute, but be smart. Don't overly do it. The reason being is out of sight is out of mind. So you can spend your whole life doing good for others. The day you're no longer contributing, people will walk away from you. The day you can't contribute, people will forget you. Or let's say you worked for a company, you gave 20 years of your life, 30 years, people will cry, they will cut the cake, they will celebrate, they'll hug you. But once you leave the premises, nobody will even think of you. I've given you previous stories, right? Where people have told me, I'm not going to eat food until you come. That much dedication they had. People who worked in the company I worked for. After I got terminated or I left the company, nobody remembered me. Forget wishing me on my birthday or just even saying hi to me. Some of them, if you call them up before, they'd be, sir, they'll kiss your ass. And now if you call them, hey, how are you, sir? Okay, bye. I'm busy. That is normal. Number 9. Always ask yourself, what is next? Don't stay in your comfort zone. It'll be your biggest curse because that comfort zone will be there today. Trust me when I say this, times change. Nothing is permanent other than change. Whatever is your comfort zone will no longer exist in another few years. So be nice to people because maybe you'll have to come back to the very same individuals you kicked their ass out. How I know? Personal experience. Number 10, sorry. This is unfortunate, but the experience in UAE is limited to the Middle East markets. Unless, of course, you are at the top, very rarely, if ever, it'll be recognized in back home, but almost never it is recognized in the West. Okay, because UAE has too many dummy designations and too much of multitasking, and the position can say something, but you're doing something else. So experience in UAE is not valid, and especially the West. Be careful. Back home, it'll be discounted, but you'll always be looked upon as a traitor. Number 11, life in UAE is people might put whatever they want on social media to show, oh, I'm happy, life is great, hey, enjoying. but every day is the same day. It is just what people want you to perceive or think about them or imagine. And almost everyone is fake it till you make it. Yes, there are people who are rich. Yes, there are some businessmen who like to flaunt their expensive cars. It's true. There are rich people. But then those are far and few. The actual sensible ones don't brag on social media. The ones who need social currency and validation do. And the rest of them who show off expensive cars, expensive lifestyle, they're just trying to create an illusion for a reason, purpose, or agenda. Number 12. Keep away from people who are sweet talkers, goody two shoes, who show you a very nice side to them. Be careful because they're manipulators. They are very smart. They know what they're doing. They're like politicians. They will tell you, die for you, always there for you. The day you actually need them, they will never be there. Number 13. The guys who talk more, who show off more, who show you that they're larger than life, mostly are in need. They're looking for the next bakra, as they call it, the next person they can exploit or take advantage of. And in majority of the cases, 99.999, they're not there to help you. They are there to help themselves. So if a girl tells you, oh, I love you, I like you, I want to be your friend or whatever, or even a guy says, hey man, come down, let's watch a movie, let's go out, eat food, spend time with you. They want something. Okay. It can be your time, it can be your expertise, it can be your company, whatever, but still they want something from you. By the way, important point. So if you're not clear about what they want, then you have to be really worried because like they say, social media, if someone is giving you for free, that means they are not the product. They are not offering you a product. You are the product that they're taking advantage of. Number 14, do not work in a company, corporation, or organization for more than maximum, say, 5 to 6 years. Serious. Why? Because the more longer you stay, the more you'll get in the comfort zone, the more you'll miss out on opportunities to learn, grow, develop, and try new things. Yes, there's a massive risk that if you join the next company, it can be a big mistake you can regret. But do you want to grow? Do you want to succeed? Do you want to climb the corporate ladder? Then you must change. I know it's easier said than done, but take it from me. Do not work for more than 5 to 6 years in one company. If you are, you're going to be stuck in that company. You're going to be in your comfort zone. Your skills to market, sell, and promote yourself will suffer. And over time, let's say you spend 10 years per company. So if you start working from the age of 20, you have maybe 4 jumps. Okay. But if you break it down into 5, you have 8 jumps. And every jump, you can aim for something bigger. Yes, in a perfect world, you'll always get a higher salary, but that's a challenge. But then that pushes you out of your comfort zone to, position yourself, market yourself, sell yourself, and earn more money. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. Earn more money and save more money. Number 15, when you restart a job, you have to start from scratch. So you literally have to prove why are you there. And that is where the aspect of personal branding comes into play. If you have a name, both online and offline, and people know you and know what you can do, which you have to constantly remind them, then it becomes easy to charge a premium. Otherwise, you're just another employee, another cog in the wheel, another worker who fills a vacancy. So always remember, because you have to start from zero, it's always good to be a personal brand and work hard for the company, but work harder for yourself. Number 16, yes. Ass kissing works amazingly well in Dubai. Why? Because there are a lot of people in a lot of positions of power. So being a good politician, having a silver tongue, being able to nurture people's ego, make them feel great, like The Art of Influence by Robert Cialdini, works very well in Dubai and has exceptional benefits. Okay. The only other benefit I can think of is in India, if you have politicians, but right at the top. But in Dubai, every guy with a position, designation, and power, it can benefit you. Number 17 is please don't be nice. Yes, you have to be good. You have to help the poor and this and that, but limit yourself, because I'll tell you something about UAE life. You can be the nicest person on the planet. You can dedicate your life for charity. The day you're in trouble, nobody, not even your own brother, mother, father, sister can come and help you, because everyone has their own cross to carry, their own shit to worry about. Number 18 is do not be in UAE. Being in UAE without a long-term goal, strategy, or something that you work on, then you're just going with the flow. It's like having a boat that is in the sea. And where are you going? Somewhere. Where do you want to go? Anywhere. How much time do you have? It doesn't work out that way. Have a goal, push yourself. This is not a motivational talk. This is common sense. Okay. And finally, last, if not the least, the one little bonus that I'll give you is don't think you can get all the answers by Google, ChatGPT, or random YouTubers or some experts online. Get a professional. You're in logistics, get someone in logistics. You're in insurance, get someone in insurance. You are an athlete, get someone. Okay, marathon running, get marathoner. Bodybuilding, get a bodybuilder. And if you do not know who to get someone who has achieved 5 to 10 years ahead of you. Approach them. And if you don't have anyone else, come to people like me who have not only had the experience, but have burnt their fingers, made all the mistakes, they will actually help you. Just be careful not to fall for the ones who portray themselves as successful coaches, 7-figure income, the bling, the babes, and the big ass mansions, and that is all put. Okay, just be practical. Get yourself a mentor coach, just as every successful footballer, YouTuber, Olympian, businessman, they all have mentors. If you want to succeed in life, you must have a mentor. Otherwise, Dubai is a missed opportunity, and I'll guarantee you this much. Anyone who has left Dubai after 20, 30, 40 years, he will always tell you this. I wish I had someone to guide me. I wouldn't have made those mistakes. Yeah, but you're too late. And that is why when people come to me after quite some time, they always say this very, very easily. They always say, sir, I wish I had met you. Yeah, well, I tell them, better late than never. But then again, who's to blame? Remember, time. You'll never get that back. You can make the money, but you'll never get time back. Okay? Love to know your thoughts. Comment down below. This is me signing off. Yeah.